thumb.
Would it taste better if you left your thumb? Extra protein.
Yep. And calcium. So now we're going to spin it again. Seam side down. It's already taking a pretty good shape. Seam side down. Here I'm going to really emphasize keeping your fingertips and the heel of your hand on the table. So it might feel, especially when your hand is over the dough, it's going to feel like a real extreme arch, and you want it to feel like that. But you want contact with the tips of your fingers and the heel of your hand. And rock back and forth, and I'm skidding. You'll know right away if you're skidding because it'll slide under your hand, it won't grip the table. So if you keep contact with your fingertips and the heel of your hand, that is going to help tighten up the exterior of the dough. Trust me. You might actually feel it happen and you might not. If your hand is flat, you're going to end up with a real misshapen baguette. You've got to keep the contact because it's causing some tucking with the friction, and just trust me, it helps keep it tight and round. So both hands, we're going to bring it down in the center a little bit, and then both hands out. So you can taper or not, it's entirely up to you. I tend to taper. So another thing I'm going to point out is, if you have to be real exaggerated about it, do it. This is going to really misshape your baguette too. If you have tight little motions that are coming from your elbows, you want them to come from your shoulders. And there's some downward pressure, but not a whole lot. If you're keeping your fingertips and the heel of your hand in contact with the table, that's enough downward pressure. You don't have to worry about pressing down, and don't worry about smearing it out. You're just kind of rocking and walking your hands back and forth on the table. If you can still see the seam, we're going to put it, let's see if I mess this up every time, because we do it differently in the bakery than we do it in the classroom. Seam side down, thank you. So we're going to put it seam side down on a cushion.